life is your design. I believe that to my fucking core. And not because it's something that I've been taught, it's because I know it as my truth. I see it in my own life, I see it in my clients' lives, I see it in my students' lives. It is real, it is truth. Life is your design. You are able, you are capable of creating whatever it is that you want with your life. But of course, we can't just invoke $1 million out of thin air when you haven't done anything to put in that work. But what I'm saying is, you are the co-creator of your life. We are connected to the universe. We are connected to it energetically, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. And because we are connected to it and because we are part of it, we are constantly creating with it. And the more you realize that you are connected with it, you can see I'm connected to all that is available in the universe. And because I am connected to it, I can create what I want out of it. It is all for me. It is all for me to use. It is all for me to bring in. It is all for me to work with. So start to understand that you are already connected to all that is available to you. Once you start to understand that you are already intricately connected to the universe and everything that the world has to offer you, then you will be able to see that you can create your life. You get to choose what you want to bring in your life. You get to choose what you do to make money. You get to choose the relationships that you have. That's what I mean by being the co-creator of your life. Once you realize that, then you will be able to step into your power and you will literally start to create the life that you want whenever you are ready. The number one thing that I have all of my clients and students do when they first start doing the work with me is start to pay attention to how they speak about themselves, about others, how they use their words. Your words are so powerful that you have to see it like you're casting a spell. Every time you say something out loud, see it like as if you are casting a spell on yourself. You are casting a spell on your life. So whether it is something that you say positively about yourself, what you think you can have, what you say negatively, what you don't think you can have, anytime you say those things out loud, it is like casting a spell on yourself, casting a spell on your life. So when you say, I don't believe that's possible for me, you are literally creating that for yourself. You are spelling it out. You are spelling out your destiny. You are spelling out your future. That's why it's called a spell. So your words, what are you really spelling out with your words? What is it that you are really casting on your life through the words that you use? I recommend that you start your day by casting a spell on yourself, on your life, on your psyche, on your mind, on your heart. Start your day that way and then start to be aware of the other spells that you are casting on other people and in your life throughout the day as well. The more you start to realize that your words have power, the more that you start to realize that the words that you use are like casting a spell on your life, the more you will change the words that you use, which will reflect the life that you have and create. I'm going to show you how simple it is to do breath work. You're going to sit down, close your eyes, and feel yourself settle into your seat. Check in with your feet, then feel your butt, and then take a deep breath in through your nose only. Exhale through your mouth. Let everything go. And then we'll start up from here. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Hold it at the top for a moment. And then exhale, let everything out. Hold it at the bottom. Try to do this through your nostrils. Breathing in, hold it at the top. Breathing out, hold it at the bottom. Try to do it through your nostrils in, do it through your nostrils out. Feel yourself fill up like a balloon, fully release. You can do that 3 breath cycles. You can do that for 3 minutes. You can do that for 30 minutes. It doesn't matter how long you do it. What's most important is that you do it consistently and frequently. Guilt is such a huge can of worms that all of my clients and students struggle with. Guilt is something that comes up for us all the time. Without getting too much into it, because I think this is like a really deep and, intricate, complex topic, think of guilt this way. The only reason why we experience guilt is because of other people. It's because we are giving away our power to someone else's needs. As soon as we allow ourselves to believe that someone else's need, someone else's opinion, someone else's request is more important than us in that moment, that is when we start to feel guilty. So how do we prevent ourselves from feeling guilty? We have to be so rooted and so confident in why we choose to do or not do something. We have to be so incredibly grounded and sure of the fact that we have made a decision and know that the reason why we have maybe declined to do something for someone else, or maybe we are not agreeing with somebody else, is because we are standing firm and strongly only in what our belief system is. As soon as we start to maybe doubt ourselves, as soon as we start to maybe think that, you know, maybe they're right, maybe their needs are more important than mine, maybe their opinion is more correct than mine, that's when we start to feel guilty, and that's when we also start to give away our power. So please understand that guilt in many ways exists because of other people and because of the value that we put on other people's needs before our own. Time is the most valuable thing you have. It's the most valuable thing you own. So it is so extremely important for us to be conscious and mindful about how we spend our time, because time is literally something that you cannot make again. You can always make more money. You can always buy that thing that you lost, but time is something that you can never ever replace. Once it's gone, it's gone. Once it's spent, it's spent. Once you start to really understand how valuable your time is, once you start to understand that time is the most valuable thing you have, it's going to change the way that you do everything. It's going to change the way you spend your time. It's going to change the way that you value yourself. It's going to change the way that you live your life, and it's going to change how life responds back to you.